Do you think that you could have credible mic skills as a WWE wrestler, fool?
I do.
Babyface or heel?
I do. Because I
Or do
mean,
you think you're gonna be sound like? Do you think you're gonna be trying to sound like a superstar? Like you've been talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and blah 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 blah. There's a certain bravado that you got to have.
no, but I think the we've seen from experience. Now you got to understand, we've been following WWE since we were little, right? And we can tell the best people on the mic are the ones who just sound like them, right? Most people when they come into wrestling, before they had the performance center and stuff like that, you came in as a wrestler. You didn't come in as somebody to cut a promo. So the
Right.
thing is that we are Slash Brothers, and unfortunately, we have been blessed with a number of different skills. So I think now, having being able to do that, I think we would have the ability to speak, to respond, knowing like, hey, this is the mark you need to hit. Because I mean, unfortunately, some people have scripts that they gotta follow, right? They give them the script, but you get somebody like a CM Punk or a Cena or a Cody, and it's like, listen, these are the three main things we need you to hit. This is the time frame you got. Boom. I think I would be able to respond back to a wrestler. You know what
I
I'm
think I
saying?
to listen. I think I would. I think I would have a cold rebuttal. And I think to be honest with you, I think that I would have a cold lead though, bro. I think to be honest with you though, man, I think I would be pretty cold on the mic though, bro. After knowing all of the people who I appreciate on the mic and taking little tidbits of not necessarily their thing, but things that I like. Oh yeah, I think that I would know how to come across as authentically me, but then also kind of multiply that though, man. Expound
But
on it. I think I'd be good on the mic.
I do think the lights would change things. Like you, when you're on TV, and it's like, no, you have to fit in this bubble, right? And if the crowd don't necessarily respond the way you think in your head that they would, or there's obstacles. But I'm just saying, generally, once the camera turns on, I'm pretty good about being on. You know what I'm saying? Regardless what I feel before or afterwards, when the lights come on, I can turn it on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but this is definitely kind of very surprising to see about the boy R Truth though, man. Was not expecting that amongst all the news though. So
Yeah. In other breaking news, since we just talking about people getting fired, the boy Thibodeau, then been let go by the New York Knickerbockers after making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in more than 25 years. They released Tibbs, basically saying they feel like they need a new voice to take them over the top. Which, of course, my brain immediately went to Malone, Mike Malone from Denver. But what's your thoughts on this, bro?
I'm gonna tell you who I think would be the most suitable replacement for him.
Who was that?
Mark Jackson.
I got one even better than Mark Jackson.
Better than Mark Jackson. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why Mark Jackson. For one, he's a New Yorker through and through. St. John's. He's from probably Brooklyn. Everybody who's from New York says they from Brooklyn or the Bronx or whatever, right? But outside of that, though, man, played for the Knicks. Has called games at Madison Square. Understands the expectation from the Knicks crowd and the Knicks fans.